What's up, Salsa Bros? Welcome back. Today, we have Good and Gather Fire Roasted Pepper and Habanero Salsa. So this one is from Target. I believe this is the Target brand. And it looks pretty interesting. You know, it's got the peppers and the habaneros in there. So it does say it's hot. So it's got 3 chilies for heat. And yeah, it says no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. So let's get into this one. It's hard to open. Let's get into the first dip on this one. It looks pretty chunky right off the bat. This one's got a good amount of chunks to it. I'm really liking the chunkiness, and you can kind of see all of the pretty big chunks of tomatoes and peppers and everything in there. Yeah, so far so good. Forgot to smell this one first, but yeah. You can kind of smell the heat. You smell the peppers. You know, when something's hot like that, it's like a hot sauce kind of smell to it. You got that going on. You smell a little bit of tomatoes. But for the flavor on this one, it's pretty balanced. I'm not getting any one note. And I'm not really tasting a ton of habanero flavor in of itself, like I could point that ingredient out. But the heat is definitely there. This one's not overly hot. I'm totally eating these chips and salsa comfortably, but it's got a little spice to it, which I like, right? To keep it interesting. So it's definitely not mild. It's a little bit more hot. I'm not going to knock it for not being hot enough. So for flavor, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 7 out of 10. It's got good flavor. I'm digging it. I'm loving it. There's just nothing, there's not one note punching it out that would really make it kind of stand out or be unique. So 7 out of 10 for flavor is good. For heat, I'm going to give this one like a 7.5. It's definitely hot. It's definitely not too hot. And, you could argue back and forth whether or not it deserves to be called hot. I'm going to give it a pass on this one. I'm not going to say it's false advertising. It's definitely hot enough to be labeled hot, and I think a lot of people would think it's decently hot. So a lot of people shop at Target. I don't really typically buy my groceries there, but the other day when I was there, I was like roaming through the aisles and checking out their salsas. And of course, they've got like their own kind of branded Good and Gather brand salsa. So that's where I was at with that one. But, I'm always glad to see a new salsa and check out something different. This one's definitely worth checking out. It's really chunky. Probably one of the chunkiest salsas that I've reviewed. Just really big, thick chunks, which is pretty aesthetically pleasing when you're like going to eat it. And it's got good heat, but for a habanero salsa, I would expect a little bit more heat, and I would expect to taste the habanero specifically and have that pepper stand out a little bit more. So I'm going to give this one a 7 Salsa Bro score. If you want to see me review more salsas, click that subscribe button, join the Salsa Bro squad, hit like on this video. It really helps out the channel, especially trying to grow. Right now, we're still in that growth process. We're trying to get the Salsa Bro squad to take over the world, that kind of thing. Thanks for watching.